Are you repeating the same relationship patterns? Find yourself with the same kind of person over and over again? Are you feeling attacked by this ad? Therapy can help you figure out why. Visit betterhelp.com/TBTB
TBTB
and break the cycle. Again, visit betterhelp.com/TBTB
TBTB
and break the cycle. And now let's get to the episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Bald and the Beautiful. I am Melissa.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Angel.
I'm Marcus.
And we are reviewing the show Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 6, because I checked yesterday. Hey, I'm excited about that. All right. And this was actually a pretty good episode that probably could have been about an hour instead of an hour and a half, but there was some good stuff that happened.
Talked to production.
You have? What happened?
We gotta keep the people engaged.
Well,
let's chop some stuff, leave some stuff on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, we do need to leave some stuff on the cutting room floor.
We do a lot more engaged this time around.
Yeah, I think that there was definitely some more stuff going around. Let's talk about our faves, Michaela and Zach. They were not in the episode. The end.
The end. What was so funny is that they were laughing at Zach when he called during their group date. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling like myself." You could hear Merla laughing in the background.
Merla was laughing so hard.
Mirla, sorry.
Mirla, they were laughing. Her and Gil were laughing. Like she was behind his back, like shaking. Like
I said, they do not care that this man could be on his deathbed. They just like
they was a couple cocktails in.
Yeah, he was doing push-ups. He was in there jumping jacks. He ain't doing nothing but kicking back.
They were like, "Hey, man, we're sorry you feel bad."
Yeah,
the Long Island was for me. What are you coughing and stuff? No, I had the Long Island. The Mai Tai was for her. Anyway, feel better, man. Yeah, have the strippers stay over there, please.
Right, exactly.
I am happy to see that it looks like next week he'll be back into the fold and the madness of all things Married at First Sight. But they did. So it looks like they just missed their honeymoon, which does not seem long enough to have been quarantined. But that's y'all business.
What I said. I said they didn't have a 2-week honeymoon. I said, so is he stuck in Florida?
No, right. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. When is he going back? Because even the CDC's new recommendation of 10 days, he's still got a few more days.
Yeah, the timing is kind of hard to figure out how long they are there. Because I imagine they're only taking the people there 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, it can't be 7. But even if it is, it's not more than that.
No.
Right.
All right. Anything else on Michaela and Michaela and Zach?
I was thinking it's so sweet how he feels so bad. He's like, I just want to be there for her.
I know.
This is the time I get to know her. And then the previews look like they're finna be fussing. And as soon as the quarantine over, finna be arguing.
Just real quick on that preview.
You ain't got sick of my honeymoon.
No. When she said, I woke up and you weren't here, he was like, what are you talking about? I came back at 9. She was like, you a lie.
Yes, she did.
You a and your mama lie.
I said things got real.
Oh, it got really real.
Next couple is, let's talk about Bao and Johnny.
Wow. You know, I just got out the shower today. I don't know if I can say the same for Bao. Johnny was really trying. He was like,
that man was itching on the inside.
He was like, y'all don't know how badly I would have been up out of here. I couldn't swipe right fast enough. If this was her in real life, I would have been on my 17th new date. He was like, can I just lay on the couch? No, come into bed. Just wash the sheets. I don't want to. He was like, in his mind, like, why would you not want to wash the sheets if you got all musty all over them?
He said, what's wrong with just pouring some water on you?
Rinse off. That's what he said. Just rinse off. I'm sorry. I feel like
couldn't understand it.
I feel like it's even worse because she's a woman. Like our genitalia is inside. And
that's a recipe for mildew.
Right. And then if you
it's hot and wet.
And then if you are a modern day woman, hey, hot shot. Okay, sorry. And then
I don't know why y'all watch this podcast. These are regular niggas at home raising kids and talking about mildew. There are so many other Married at First Sight things, and I know it got to be weird. Like, y'all don't stay on topic. Y'all talk about mildew and hushing kids.
Yes. But what I was gonna say is, if you're a modern day woman and you like wax, there's nothing keeping bacteria from getting into you unless you're washing. I just don't understand how this is possible.
Yeah, y'all see him. Came here with the church fan.
Oh, look at little man.
Look at my
pigtails.
Yeah, I put pigtails. He's wanting to fan me.
He's walking rough and tough with his Afro puffs.
He left. Oh,
that's hilarious.
He just want a little disturbance.
I think that Bao not wanting to take a shower and the visible repulsion.
Johnny was like,
yeah.
When she said sometimes, she said the amount of showers you've taken today, sometimes I take those in a week. He was like,
he dry.
She looked like that girl. She looked like Keely and Roy Kent when they smelled that girl's breath on Ted Lasso. I think you might be dying. He was like, if he were an actor, the director would be like, your emotion, you're off camera acting is amazing.
Yes.
Because he was really, you could see the stuff crawling on him where he was like, I take showers after my Noom workouts. And that's like my whole thing. You're on Noom too, Bao. But apparently after your workouts, you're not taking showers. So I'm not understanding how. Now me, Kevin, look, let's just be honest, okay? I'm supposed to be eating healthy. Maybe I had a whole pack of M&Ms. Maybe I didn't share any of these with Melissa or Josh. Maybe this was full when I walked in here. Maybe I had a salad planned, but this is what I've eaten. Maybe I've ordered oxtail, rice, and peas once a week. Large for me only. Is the large for two? Traditionally, yes. Traditionally, less, yes. But I've been going through a lot. And Noom says, hey, Kev, we know you're going through a rough time. We got you because we're a psychologically based approach. They use a cognitive behavioral approach and will focus on why instead of what to change your relationship with eating. Everybody's journey is different. So Noom customizes a program for you based on your personal goals. No food is totally off limits. So it's completely okay that I have a shareable pack of M&Ms as long as I get back on track eventually. Is that tomorrow? No, it's not. Is it Monday? Possibly. And Noom's okay with that. Noom it's got a science behind it. More than 80% of their users complete the program. More than 60% lose 5% more of body weight. And 60% of them keep the weight off for a year or more. That's Noom.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
My personal goal is to feel better in my body. Okay. It's not an actual weight loss number that I'm trying to hit. It's not an actual bench press number that I'm trying to hit. I just want to take my shirt off on stage and on podcasts and like what I see. And with Noom, I'm doing that. My favorite thing about this app is I understood my relationship with food, okay? I understood that when I get tired, I lose track. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I missed a workout or two. I'm going to eat poorly. Noom's helped me understand that. Start building better habits today. Healthier long-term habits. Sign up for your trial today at Noom.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's Noom.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
And now back to the show.
I'm really glad that Johnny finally got the validation he needed from his dad. Because I was like,
yes.
Why you care? But I was so glad that he talked to his father. Yeah. They were like, she was like, oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm going to be like, girl, that's dirt.
That's actually what I was about to say before we had to take that short little break for that wonderful ad. Is that's something like hygiene is not something that is easy to get past. I could understand if it was like, oh, I'm neater than you, or you clean up a lot more often, or hey, I like to put my shoes downstairs versus you want yours upstairs. Not showering is, hey, that you're gonna look at somebody completely different if you look at them as unclean.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what.
Yes.
This show always makes me realize things that the best way I can say it is you take for granted. Melissa is a very clean person. I never had to think this girl done got in the bed musty. That ain't never crossed my mind. Well, little things like, the red hair girl, Brett.
Yeah.
Brett not wanting to travel is like, dang, I never thought about that. If Melissa didn't want to travel, I'd have a hard time.
Right.
Because I really like it.
I don't like museums still, though.
I can live with museums.
Okay, great.
If you long as you ain't musty. Now, if you love museums, but you was like, I ain't taking a shower since last Thursday. You know what? I hate museums.
But you know what else,
like placards at all.
Some of what, someone just said it. That's exactly what I was going to say. Some of was saying, I was like, oh, this sounds like mental illness. Like maybe she struggles with depression, because the idea of sometimes I just do not like getting out of the bed. I don't have the energy to get out of the bed. I don't have the energy to shower. I will stay in the bed for days at a time. I was like, this sounds like.
I thought that too, but then she was just like, a lot of it, she harped on just feeling tired.
That's true too.
I work out.
I just want to lay down. Yeah, being lazy or being having a lot to do.
I'm just being lazy and being tired. I just don't feel like lifting a finger.
Well, it could be a combination of both.
It could
the
be.
way she explained it.
Depressed. We're not gonna make jokes
right.
about
Well,
that.
what I'm
she
saying
was saying,
is,
I come home from working out and I don't feel like it.
Well, that's the thing, Bal. If I could have this open love letter to you right now. After you shower, after you work out, if you're not going to shower on other days because you're just lazy, you came home from work, you sat at a desk all day and you decide, I don't want to take a shower, that's your business. That's your prerogative. But after you work out, you have to shower.
You don't.
No. You have to.
You don't. She has been living her life not doing that.
And she's been living her life wrong. Like the Heavenly Father is not pleased.
My thing is,
now there was musty in the Bible days.
No, yes, exactly. God, my Jesus. First of all, my God did not send His only begotten Son to this earth to die on the cross for me to go work out and go to bed musty.
I don't think Jesus was taking a shower every day. He was probably not smelling. He probably smelled
my
good.
Jesus was not musty.
I didn't say he was musty.
No, he was anointed.
I didn't say he was musty. I said he probably. The Lord was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and grant you eternal."
They was washing his feet with their hair.
Thank you.
That's wild.
But this is the thing: if she has enough energy to work out, if she would just pare back the workout by like 15 minutes, maybe she'll then have the energy to wash her ass. You know what I'm
because
saying?
you're getting in the sheets of your musty, don't work out body. Then the next day when you're like, I have the energy, I'm going to take a shower. You're getting in those same sheets.
Yeah, and that mustard's going to welcome your clean body. Like, get on in here. Let me cuddle you.
The Bible says you can't pour old wine in new wine skins.
That you can't put new must into old drawers or old must into new drawers. Old must into clean sheets.
God is not pleased, Bal.
What if God is unhappy with my sin? Yeah, that's the song.
Listen, the thing that's funny to me about Bal and Johnny is how many times he has said, I would have been gone.
Oh,
I would have been on another first date. If I were her, I'd be like, all right, I'm saying that.
Yes.
Because he is always like, hey, I would have been gone. I would have been gone.
Always.
I think a lot of people would have been gone. Like, hey, like I said, I might not take a shower first thing in the morning, but I'm going to shower.
Sin is a huge thing for me. I don't like to smell food. When there's something that's gone bad in the refrigerator, I'm like, Marcus, I need you to find it. Because if I find it, I'm going to throw up. So if
Let's throw a whole refrigerator in the trash.
Man, as soon as Angel leave, I pull the trash can by the refrigerator and start throwing stuff out. Like, why we got all this? I don't let nothing go bad too long.
Oh
yeah,
I just can't.
Let alone a body.
Yeah,
that's the type of person you meet at the door with the water hose.
No.
Hey, you too tired yet?
I thought that's what he was gonna say. Well, what if I wash you? Well, if
that's what I thought she was gonna suggest. How about I give you a shot? I don't know, something.
Yeah, but that's not sexy. Like the sexy part of showering is when you're already partially clean. Yeah. When you're going from a workout, you're like, oh, you worked out hard, huh? You did extra setup too.
When you in there putting in work, it's like, nah, hold on.
Sexy yet. Yeah, when you watch each other sexy, you let the person do the first 2 or 3 passes so they get in them crowd. Then it's more of a decorative, symbolic watch to really get up in that butt and be like, whoo, how many sets was that? Were you supersetting today? You were superset today.
Right. No, I don't want nobody to smell me.
Because to me, my worst smell. I'm sorry, Angel, my bad.
I said what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
My personal worst smell in my life is after a workout.
Yes.
Like a lot of times you get up, you didn't take a shower, you go to the gym. So you got yesterday on you plus new workout. That's the worst that I can smell usually.
It's marination.
Yeah.
Or if you lived all day, worked out at night, and then came home, either way, that's the worst you usually possibly smell.
Yeah.
Because that deodorant gone.
Yeah, and somebody suggests to have a bath ready. Bath ain't gonna do that because you.
No. Yeah, I agree.
That's marinating in the water.
Yeah, it's sitting there. You know, you just in that water. It's just recycling on your body. Now you need to run on you with some soap and run off twice.
Yeah, I hope they get that together. But I don't think Johnny. That's like an unforgivable sin for him. It seems like.
Oh man,
he
was already going to check out.
Yeah, he's too particular for that.
Who wouldn't it be? And like most people, like. Hygiene is something other than Amelia and Bennett, those are only 2 people that I can think of that would be like, it's fine. I don't mind that I can smell your vagina before you actually get in the house. I can smell your butt down the hallway. Those are the only 2 people I can think of that would be like, it's fine. It's natural. But for the average person, they don't want to be with someone who stinks or is dirty.
Yeah, she probably looking at these celebrities right now like, see, it's normal. No.
That's true.
This is my tribe. Jake Gyllenhaal and Matthew McConaughey and Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher.
You know what I just realized? You know how much white people be loving their dogs? They probably wash their dogs more than they wash themselves.
No.
Some of these celebrities.
But you know what?
Send them to the thing and clean them.
But this is my thing. She wears makeup. So is she putting new makeup over makeup?
She might save money on makeup that way.
Oh my God. Well, listen, if she's not using Thrive, she's going to be killing herself. Because let me tell you, with Thrive Cosmetics, you are getting the key word is clean, high performance, skin loving ingredients that are clinically proven formulas. Not only highlight your best features, they actually improve your skin over time. See, if she gonna wash, she better be using Thrive, okay? Because at least they start off with the clean, okay? All Thrive's cosmetic products are formulated without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. Hopefully I said that wrong. I mean, right. Thrive Cosmetics never test on animals. They're Leaping Bunny and PETA certified as 100% vegan and cruelty free. Thrive Cosmetics has, and first of all, I just want y'all to know, it's not spelled cosmetics the way we're traditionally thinking, like COSME, blah, blah, blah. It's cause, CAUSE, because they about the cause. You know what I'm saying? They about being clean, not abusing animals, not abusing your skin. But it has a bold mission that is truly bigger than beauty. Yep. For every product purchase, Thrive Cosmetics donates to help women thrive. Okay, so women emerging from homeless, surviving domestic abuse, fighting cancer, and more. Okay. And let me tell you, me and Melissa's more of the makeup connoisseur. We both love makeup, and being able to the money that we spend on makeup, being able to spend it on a company that's actually trying to do good with it is something beautiful. It's even beautiful that what we look after we beat our faces. So this is what we want you to do. Oh, well, first of all, let me just tell you about some of the wonderful products that Thrive has, because they got some good stuff. Okay, the Liquid Lash Extension Mascara. I don't know if y'all can't tell if y'all are watching. My eyelashes, where are they? Where'd they go? They went on vacation. So I've been needing a really, really strong, really good Liquid Lash mascara This is one of the best. It's actually one of their best-selling products. It gets these lashes looking beautiful. I just want you to know. Their Brilliant Eye Brightener, again, another really, really good product. It's probably their second best product. And then the thing that I like the most is their Bright Balance 3-in-1 cleanser. When I clean my makeup off, I try to do it with a cleanser first before I wash my face, because sometimes like some of the stuff that I use will like stick to my face. And their Bright Balance cleanser gets everything off. And like, again, it's a 3-in-1. So you're getting to do all these things like tone your face and all that stuff, and it's getting it clean. So there's some really good products that you all should definitely check out. Also, their clean beauty standards, their omission of toxic ingredients, they never include toxic ingredients, and they are also cruelty-free and never test on animals. Do you understand? And also, real quick about that mascara, it mimics the look of lash extensions, because lash extensions can be expensive, and then when they fall off, you end up looking stupid, and you just like, what is this? You can just use it with this mascara. So you guys, we love everything about Thrive Cosmetics. Their products are just amazing, and their bigger than beauty mission is truly inspiring. And you're going to love them as much as we do. So this is what we want you to do. Visit thrivecosmetics.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
For 15% off. And this is an exclusive offer that only you can get here. That's Thrive Cos, spelled CAUSEMETICS, cosmetics.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
For 15% off your first order. Thrive.com Cosmetics. Give them a try. They're amazing.
All right. Anything else on Bow and Johnny?
No.
All right, here we go. Next couple is Mirla and Gil.
Man, I was telling Angel, she said she disagreed, but kind of agreed. Angel said they seem to get along really well, but I think they have good chemistry. They do seem to joke around, kid around a lot. Like, and at one point in time, she even said, like, oh, he has a lot of patience for me. Like, she knows how she can be or come off. I don't know. They just seem like
I wouldn't call it chemistry. I think they get along better than what we are aware of. That's what I said. I was like, it don't look like chemistry to me. It just looks like, as much as we would all possibly hate being in that situation with her in her particularness, in a situation that is just like, girl, you shouldn't have joined this situation if you're going to be this particular. It seems like they're getting along better than what any of us probably thought or expected. But I don't feel no chemistry for real.
I think I definitely agree that he is very long-suffering and patient.
Long-suffering is such a Bible word.
I just think his patience to deal with her and still be like, not like he's not irritated with her.
No, I've been wondering how he can go so long, because I'd be in the house like, girl, enough.
He read the Beatitudes.
I think but he calls her out about it every time, though.
He does.
He does, but he does it in such a joking, friendly way.
Yeah, I do. She didn't actually get on my nerves as much as she did in previous episodes. Like, it was nice to see her get him cookies.
I thought he was gonna turn it back around. Like, you know what? These do have too many chocolate chips.
No, he wasn't gonna do that. I do think he's being unrealistic to think that she needs to walk his dog just because they're married. My husband is trying to get my dog to be eaten by coyotes.
And if I could pay him.
So I guess because I already understand the thought of you can't force someone to want to deal with your dog just because you're married. And then I also agree with her on the thing of, and this is how I feel like Black women vote. She was like, no, I vote for the benefit of everyone. Because he was like, he said, you look at politicians and figure out who is going to most benefit you. And she was like, no, not just me. Yeah. Everyone.
No, his view, I couldn't disagree with him stronger on his, like, especially him being Black. I feel like you should know at this point that politics stopped being just politics back in 2015. It is no longer politics.
He might not even see himself as a Black man, first of all. So
Yeah,
that's an assumption.
But when he was saying that, I was just like, hey, it ain't just politics no more.
What you saying?
Yeah, their whole politic conversation, I think it was him that was saying, like, I don't think of it as a divisive issue. And I was like, but it absolutely is.
Yeah. It divided the whole country. You think it can't divide
exactly. It absolutely, I should say, can be. But the way he was presenting it was that more people would agree that it's not. Yeah. And the thing about it is you really only need one of you in the coupleship to decide this is very important to me. You not agreeing to me, we can't be together.
Yes.
And when you add kids to the mix, even if it's like, I love you, you vote dumb, but whatever, we're going to get together. When you have children, that kind of stuff becomes more important because it impacts how you raise your kids. Because normally it's not just like someone was like, I think it was Brett was like, I understand fiscal, conservatism. Okay, that's fine. How we want to big government, small government. Those are things you can have a disagreement about.
We're not talking about that.
That's not, you're talking about Black Lives Matter. You're talking about gay rights. Those are the things that matter.
Yeah.
I feel like back in the 90s and 80s, you could possibly get away more with in my household, me and my husband vote differently. But I feel like in 2021 politics, where we are such on opposite spectrums, it's a little too hard to do that.
Yes.
But that's also, I feel like Gil, there are people who are Afro-Latino that completely separate themselves from being Black. They're like, no, I am this, I am not that. And he's probably one of those people.
I'm Dominican. I'm not Black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You in America, it don't matter. You Black.
Right. So that's probably also why he sees his politics that way, because he's willing to ignore reality.
Yeah. I think you can also live in a bubble. Yeah. Texas. And he's a firefighter, law enforcement. I mean, that's not law enforcement, but a lot of times law enforcement people and the associated people be voting a certain way, and a lot of times it's people's identities, even like the Blue Lives Matter. That whole thing only started in response to Black Lives Matter. Nobody was ever wearing no blue line through a police thing before. They were like, hey, could you guys stop killing us? What? New merch on the way.
Yep.
Blue line.
New merch alert.
Then January 6th, they ain't care nothing about no blue lives.
Oh, that's the biggest. I mean, as Black people, we'd be like, the whole thing be a hypocrisy. But January 6th was like, y'all don't even see yourselves.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all killed a police officer by beating them to death.
Yeah.
Trying to go into the country to protect the country. You was going to destroy the Capitol.
Yeah,
do you hear yourself?
Right.
And they really think they was patriots. How you gonna revolt against your own country as a patriot?
Yeah.
Somebody said Ryan was there.
Y'all was
insurrection.
He rode in on a horse with his rope.
Oh, Brett's husband. I was like, Ryan is Black. I went back to Ryan Uber. Like, he was not there.
No. That Ryan was definitely not
that
there.
Brett. I mean, that Ryan, he was. Listen, anytime you're really quiet in those conversations, you're like, I prefer not to speak, because if I speak, I will be in big trouble, and I do not want to be in big trouble. He was just like, I can't wait till we talk about something else.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Trump lost.
It's crazy.
Trump
crazy.
won.
Trump won. Those people, like, he's into the whole rancher stuff. Look, there ain't nobody on a ranch that ain't MAGA. Like, he just like, hey.
Yeah. He was like, he was about to be like, you know what, you Blacks are lucky you can swim in pools. What? Did I say that?
Yeah. We finally let you vote. Now just be happy.
Yeah, he was out here kind of giving it.
He never said any of those things, but his silence was like, whew, I'm going to be alone in this conversation.
Yeah.
And it's going to be tough because Brett was like, she didn't say it, but she looked like she's like, listen, well,
the thing is, insurrection Trumpers are loud. There it goes. But in conversations like this, they be the quietest.
Because there's no logic to give.
Yeah.
They have no logic.
Yeah.
Like, they're the biggest hypocrites. That's why they don't have, when they get in groups, they can be loud together and make absolutely no sense. But as soon as you start talking to somebody that actually has just a little bit of a brain, they're like,
I don't know why they did this in this pairing. They did the same thing last season with
Virginia
and Eric. And when you have someone who is passionate left, they can't deal with anyone that is even slightly right.
I agree.
So I don't know how far right Ryan this season is, but it seems more and more that Brett is a passionate progressive.
Left. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I'm just like, it's not.
I agree.
It's not gonna work.
When they are doing these matches, you need to sort by political views and separate the pot, because it makes no sense. This is, again, we talked about this in one of these episodes. This is a scenario where opposites do not attract. No. It is not attractive to be with someone who is Blue Lives Matter and I'm Black Lives Matter. It is not attractive to be with someone who is anti-gay rights and I support gay rights. It is not attractive to be with someone who is anti-abortion and I'm pro. Like,
those are humanity things. Exactly. We're not talking about big government, small government, taxes. This is about how people view themselves as human beings and your right to exist in the way you want to exist.
Divisive in a house. Ask Kelly Ann Conaway how divisive it is in a household to not agree on politics. Go and ask her.
My economics teacher in high school was like, if you're married and y'all ain't voting the same, all you doing is canceling each other out.
Don't vote.
So don't vote. Just either y'all got to sit at the table and figure it out, or you're just wasting each other's time.
Well, my thing is that this on the things that are actually on the table these days with politicians, these are not agree to disagree.
Exactly.
These are not how much more are they going to charge on cigarettes to put towards education. These are not
right.
It's, do you think I have the right to govern my own body, or do you think I don't have the right and the government should? These are not things that you could be like, well, we'll just agree to disagree. No, either we agree or we not together.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And then when you add kids to the mix, now we are literally talking about how are we raising our kids?
Literally.
Yeah, I think that's something that seems like it has to be being overlooked by the experts, because it's like everybody in this country realizes that's a big deal at this point.
Yes.
And I think on their checklist, like before, it probably wasn't as poignant, but now it's just like, no.
Yes, BMT.
This out right here.
We gonna ask the Pastor Cal.
They need to put a question.
I really want to.
Number one, you MAGA or nah?
Period.
It's really that or anything else.
Yes.
Like, you Green Party? All right, cool.
Right.
My sister was dating and I felt like she wasn't dating the best guys. So I would be like, I want to interview them first. And I would ask them, I think at the time I had 3 questions. Who did you vote for in the 2020 election? Are you Blue Lives or Black Lives? Or all lives for that matter? And then there was another question I used to ask her.
Both are anti-Black lives.
Uh-huh.
Both are anti-Black lives.
Oh, and yes. Oh, dang, I can't remember the other question because I think
it was, are you MAGA or not?
No, I feel like that's a Trumper thing. Anyway, the point is, those are the questions that you have. Let's just knock this out the way. Let's just talk about these things.
Because there's no way that you're going to be able, in my opinion, to have a successful marriage. Y'all not going to be wearing those wedding rings. He definitely ain't going to be wearing a manly band. He ain't going to be able to keep that on.
Exactly.
Because what type of marriage is that going to be if y'all ain't able to?
Not manly.
And it's not going to be a manly, a womanly, or any. But I'm going to tell you, manly bands is here for people who really want to have strong, committed relationships where they agree on important things dealing with humanity,
humanly.
Right. So Manly Bands is here to rescue from the otherwise hellish band buying experience. When you're dealing with, okay, what diamond should I buy? Is it conflict free? What metal should I get? Is platinum too soft? Should we be getting white gold, or will that turn? Manly Bands is like, don't be worried about all of that. We got you, boo. Because Manly Bands offers you your hand the freedom to look how you want it in just about every type of earthly material imaginable. And even from space. They got stuff from space.
From space, Angel?
What?
Intergalactic?
So Marcus doesn't have one band now. Marcus had we got him a band that has two different type of woods? Is it wood?
No, it's wood and antler.
It's wood and antler. It's very like, it's so Marcus. You know, Marcus
is so manly
man.
too. Look at him eating all strongly and manly-ish.
He is about to break his teeth the way he chewing. You could probably get tooth as a material in manly bands, but no, but truly, it comes in all different materials. Marcus really fits him. It's got earth tones because he loves earth tones. He loves browns. He loves pale whites. And then it has like a silver, like, so it does have like a little metallic element to it. So it has a little bit of like bling to it. It truly fits him. To get started, all you have to do is order the Manly Ring Sizer from Manly Bands to ensure your ring will fit perfectly during work or play. Once you know your size, it's time for the fun part. Manly Bands has an insane selection of materials to choose from: gold, wood, antler, steel, dinosaur bone, those are his teeth, and even meteorites, even the meteorites that killed those same dinosaurs. You can also choose from one of Manly Band's curated collection, like the Jack Daniel's Whiskey Barrel Collection. What's great, especially when Marcus is doing work around the house, he doesn't. So we have the ring that I had purchased him from like our anniversary. Then we have the Manly Band ring. The ring for our anniversary, because of the material and stuff, he can't be doing the like manly work he be doing in the house with it on, hammering stuff, using the saw, soldering things, you know what I'm saying? So he's able to take that off and he can wear his Manly Band.
I weld.
Yeah, you be welding.
Keep through walls.
Especially when he was working at his other job with electricity. He was like, I ain't gonna wear all this. And he would wear, he
could have been dead, Angel.
Could have been dead sleeping in his grave, but Manly Band said no, ma'am.
Wake up dead.
Once you selected your Manly Band, Manly Band offers free shipping worldwide, a 30-day exchange policy, and a free warranty. While there might be a 50% chance of your marriage not working out, there's a 100% chance that you'll love your band. So this is what we want you to do. Order your Manly Band and get 21% off, plus a free silicone ring. Go to manlybands.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's manlybands.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Or 21% off. Manly Bands, the best damn rings, period.
And they're very good quality rings, but you can find some that are very inexpensive. So check it out for sure. What I was going to say is we kind of went to Brett and them, and then from who was we talking about before that?
Ryan.
Thank you.
Or Gil and Mirla.
Gil and Mirla, and we went to Brett and Ryan. But back to Mirla and Gil. He's long suffering. Gil is giving. So this is the thing, though. Brett was giving me Trumper. Gil was giving me more conservative.
I think prior to Trump, I wanted to say this, and somebody in the comments mentioned this. Prior to Trump, I feel like if you voted for Bush,
sure,
I don't think people thought you were inherently racist, didn't care about Black lives. No. Even if you were voting for Mitt Romney or McCain,
I agree.
I think it was Trump.
Yes, I agree.
And pure Trump support. And he had a way, and there's obviously Republicans who are like, nigga, we is not on that.
Yeah.
And not nigga, but they probably do say that.
Yeah, they definitely did.
And it has lumped all Republicans into this thing. And because of the two-party system, you are your leader.
Yes.
You know, you are whoever wins those most votes. Because remember, Republicans at the beginning was like, bro, you finna mess the whole thing up.
Yes.
You gonna make us all seem racist for supporting you.
Trump made it irreconcilable differences.
Yeah, he made it. Because I remember Bush and them, like, people, listen.
Pastors,
I can guarantee you
100%.
Most of Black pastors
100%.
Yes.
And old Black Christians.
Oh, baby Bush, Daddy Bush,
100%.
Black pastors voted for Bush over, McCain over Obama because of abortion
and gay rights.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Did it.
Abortion and gay rights. So, but Trump, they was like, ooh, man, is it their life or mine? Because it's like abortion or Black lives. Who I got to choose now? Because I'm different. Trumpism is different from Republicanism. I
agree, Diana.
I totally agree with that. And I think he pulled out the lightning people of the old South, the people defending Confederate monuments, you know, Confederate flag. He pulled those people out, and
pretty
his
much
political
said,
prowess.
Oh, I thought it was done.
No,
I'm done.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I thought it stopped. I thought you stopped talking. But Trump said, "Screw everybody else, white power," without actually saying it. He literally got up and just said that, like, and it was obvious. He was calling shithole countries, and why aren't we helping out Switzerland? There's a nice, beautiful people over there, and all the stuff that he said.
Yes,
grab him by it, like it was
fine people on both sides.
And y'all heard him say the stuff, but nobody like came out and just said, "This is what you are." To him, I mean, he knows it. All his supporters know it. They just won't admit it.
Yes.
We just went on a tangent.
Yeah, we did go on a tangent, but it's hard.
We did.
And we gonna go on a tangent.
All right, we can round out Brett and Ryan while we're here.
She, I feel like
somebody said facts at BMT.
Marcus just realized he was like, I'm losing control of this. This is how I feel about the Kev on Stage song. Even as much as I didn't want it.
His name is Kev on Stage.
He tells jokes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Come on,
the energy that Angel gives when she starts it is Ryan energy, though.
Oh yeah.
So many talented stage crew. They're flipping this song so well. I'll be like, y'all can really sing and produce music. Like,
oh my god,
there's some neo soul Kev on Stage stage cruisers.
That's hilarious.
Fire.
Somebody in the Patreon said they're not going to last. Ryan is a potato. Potato is such a bland thing. You a potato. Oh, potato face.
I mean, he is definitely trying his best to bring Brett out of her shell because she's scared of everything. She has anxiety.
Oh, that would annoy me too.
Yeah.
She has.
He is getting frustrated, Angel.
No.
Terrified of everything. The wind blew.
She's like, what is this, a screen door? Whew. I'm used to just regular doors. I would be like, oh, girl, the kayaking is basic stuff. You're not jet skiing, you're not wakeboarding, or is that wakeboarding?
Sure. Yeah,
wakeboarding. I was like, one letter is off. Kayaking and that. And also, I want to go back to Bow and Johnny real quick. The editors with the boat.
They were so far apart.
The boat was a mile away.
Where's the boat going?
Johnny can obviously swim. Stop it. They come back to these reactions. The
horror music.
Does the boat see him?
Music.
The boat
is he gonna die? We don't know. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die.
I literally had to walk away. Remember? I was like, listen, they use all the reality TV sounds.
And they let it go for too long.
They did. It would have only been good had he been hit by that boat and killed. That's the only way it would have been worth it. If we would have been like, wait a minute, that boat turned and purposefully hit him. We did not see that coming.
He was so obviously a good swimmer.
Right.
He would not have been out there with no life jacket if he couldn't swim.
And it wasn't like he was out there floundering. Oh, save me. Oh my God. Please, I'm drowning. He wasn't doing. He was living his life
in the water.
He was literally treading water like, let me try to figure out how to get back up on this.
He was literally like, why am I not more efficient in this battle boat? Not why am I about to die? Why am I not more efficient?
When they said, where's that boat going? As soon as I saw the boat, I said, that thing is 9 miles away. That boat is 11 feet tall.
The boat was going so fast. You know they weren't about to hit him.
Wait a minute. This is what making me laugh. It's not like it was Melissa who forgot she couldn't swim getting out there.
Exactly. Because that's real danger.
That's real danger. That's real.
Y'all don't understand, Angel and Marcus. I want to be clear to you. We was in line. People scooting over, plopping into the water. Melissa scooting over.
Yeah, sure was.
Then goes, you know what? I can't swim. Girl, it took for you to be
the training.
Marcus, it was like people jumping out of the plane, and she was like, "Wait a second, I don't got no parachute on." My bad. I was just sitting there. She was that close because I was in the water. I had just jumped. She like, wait a tick. The ocean is
like, y'all
deep,
go ahead. I'm gonna sit here with the captain.
And I was in the water like, you can't swim. Why did we choose this excursion?
Both of y'all,
because you done jumped in like, all right, come on, Melissa.
I'm like this.
This is how you know this was y'all's honeymoon, right?
No, this is our cruise. This is our first cruise. This is when we found out you was pregnant with Zay.
Yeah, afterward.
This is let you know how young y'all were. The fact that y'all didn't care about y'all's lives. That's the type of stuff you do when you're young and in love. You just like, yeah, I can do it. Wait a minute.
Hey, we went deep out into the ocean.
Yeah, we were deap out.
It wasn't like snorkeling where you by the beach, you just put your head
down.
I
was out there where the black water is.
We was out there like Johnny. The boat.
Oh my God!
I was looking at the editor through the thing. I'm gonna come to your computer, and I'm gonna throw water on this for you. Try to create something out of nothing.
Oh my gosh, we're doing Pastor Cal next week, ain't we?
I don't even know what today is.
I want to list. We need to write a list of questions.
He's probably not story editing or story producing or editing that stuff. True, but all they do probably is
somebody's got to answer.
I want to talk to Post.
Yes,
put me in contact with Post because whoever's story producing that, I want to know who saw that footage and was like, I wonder if I could make it seem like Johnny was about to get hit by this boat that is a mile away from him. Let me get some reaction shots.
10 times. Is it gonna get hit? Oh my God! That boat was back there.
Right. Exactly. So
that boat was like walking on the ground and a plane flying. Like, ooh, that plane might hit him. The plane that's 30,000 feet in the air might hit a person on the ground. That's surprising.
Airline, is it gonna hit it? What is that? Southwest?
I was so frustrated. It just went so long.
Right.
Oh my God.
All right. I just need to get that off my chest.
That was great. I think we're done with Mirla and Gil, Brett and Ryan. They won in the same anyway.
But when I want to say something about Mirla, she did do she planned a little date for him.
Oh, she did.
And I was like, okay, Mirla, because we have been getting on you and stuff, and you did something nice, and you was like, I feel like she's loosening up a little bit. It was nice of her to do something for Gil because he don't look frustrated. I'm just saying I would be frustrated.
No, he's been handling it like a champ.
He really wants it to work.
Yeah, we were talking about their relationship and how difficult it must be, but I think everybody's frustrated but him. He's fine.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Yeah, he's handling
I think
really well.
It's funny because he is learning his wife and how to work with her. We was at the Sky Club yesterday, and I was going in line to get a drink, and Melissa was like, "Give me whatever you get." And in my head, I'm like, she knows I'm getting a gin and tonic, and she knows she hates gin.
I just told you to add pineapple though to make it good.
No, you wasn't gonna like that. So in my head, I said, should I get her a gin and tonic, which is what she asked for explicitly. And I want to tell you what Stevon Lewis said after I'm done. I said, or am I gonna get her rum and pineapple, something with rum in it? And I did that, and he was like, we got a little guava juice. I was like, throw a little guava in there. And brought it to Axel. She was like, this ain't what you got. This is good, Kev. Right? So I put it on.
Like, I know what I told you, but you know what you should have got, Kev.
Bingo.
Exactly, Marcus.
Bingo.
And that's what Gil is doing. Stevon Lewis said, you should have given her what she asked for and said, I'm respecting your actual words. And he said, that's the therapist in me, but I actually wouldn't do that with my wife. I would get her what I know she likes. Matter of fact, I would then drink what she likes, because you shouldn't be even there drinking your drink that you like when you know your wife don't like that drink. But that's Gil. He's like, I know my wife be tripping, because he got the not ice cream, gelato.
Yeah.
And she was like, is it vegan? He was like, just eat it.
He did.
Of course it's vegan. Then she was like, it's too chocolatey. He was like,
really? Really? She was like, yeah. Like, he even knew though. Like,
yeah.
But there is steps forward for him, because he was like, if I'm going to treat my wife, I need to treat her the way she wants to be treated, not the way I want to. Because that was the problem with the plane last episode. It was just like, don't give her a surprise that she's not going to want. You give her the surprise that you want her to want.
That's love language 101. You got to give her a gift in a way that she interprets as a gift.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, you're wasting your time.
And the thing about her, she's shy about complaining.
There ain't nothing else about her.
Yeah, she's not shy about
complaining. She's not shy
about
complaining.
Yeah, someone said macaroons aren't vegan. I think that she is selectively vegan, meaning it's not a lifestyle of veganism for her. It's things that are abundantly clear that there is a milk or dairy product in that she can call out. She probably doesn't even recognize that there is dairy in macaroons, so therefore she just eats them. But also, in a cup of coffee where it's obvious, she's going to be like, I need it to be almond.
Oh yeah, there's certain things that we will. I don't eat pork, but if somebody make collard greens and it's got pork in it, I'm gonna just eat the collard greens and keep pulling the pieces of pork out. I'm gonna be like,
but you like that flavor in there?
Yeah, I don't mind the flavor, but I'm like, certain things is worse. But I'm not gonna eat a ham sandwich. I'm not gonna be like, well, let me just bite around the ham. I'm gonna be like, just give me,
yeah,
bread.
Just bite around.
All right. Anything else on these folks?
Nah,
man.
All right. Last couple, Rachel and Jose.
They are having that bank account question. I was like, y'all done got to the nitty gritty.
Yes.
That realization. She was like, so you want me to give you my whole check?
Yeah, she did.
I don't care if I ain't really good with money. At least I'm not going to be good with my money.
But this is the thing.
He was like, but my
credit score.
No. He said, listen, I don't want to brag about my credit score, but I'm very proud of it. I don't even want to say it out loud. 815. Okay. 815. I'm going to say it. You thought I wasn't.
Do you want to know? 815. I said I didn't want to know. 815.
What time is it? 8:14? No, 8:15. I thought it was my credit score. It's just the time.
Right.
It's my credit score time.
Dave Ramsey says the only thing a good credit score shows is that you know how to borrow money.
Yes, you know how to borrow money.
That's all it means.
But he's so proud of it, and he is just like, you're not about to jack this up with your not knowing what the heck you're doing with your money. You're just not gonna do it.
Here's the thing that I realized when she was saying that. Whether people are wrong or right, people want to do stuff the way they've been doing it.
Yes.
She's like, I take my trip every year and I take my big trip every other year. I don't care about my credit score. It ain't 815. It ain't even 7 or 6. But I'm going to take that trip every other year. And I don't really care. I don't care what you say about it. That's not a sense of pride for her. She don't care. Her sense of pride is I went to Greece.
Yes.
His sense of pride is a credit score. That is going to be tough.
Right.
We know some couples that when you want to spend money differently and you can't agree, you get into arguments.
Oh yeah, he said his credit score is 815. She was like, mine is 518. This is big. Yeah, we match up so well. But yeah, he said, let's go to Vegas in New York. When she's over here talking about
Spain, I think
it was something beautiful. No, the
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah, he was like, that just sounds expensive.
Yeah.
Listen, there's couples who are like that. That turns into a real argument.
Yeah, it does.
It turns like Melissa and I want to go to Vietnam. She's like, whew. What about French Polynesia? Right? But that's okay. If you want to go to Switzerland and you're like, let's go to Vegas, those things are so far apart.
Yeah, they are.
You just gonna be mad. We can't go to Paris, but we can stay at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas.
Yeah, no, that's not the same.
I want the real thing.
Something else I found strange about them is all the kissing and licking and grabbing that they do, and that he specifically does with her. When she brought up the whole intimacy thing, he was like, "But I need blocks checked. I need blocks checked." I'm like, boxes checked. I'm like, but you pretty much wrapping your tongue around our whole body at all times. So why all of a sudden is it like, but let's pump the brakes? Now, intimacy, that's different.
No, isn't it? Or consummating their marriage.
Consummating the marriage, that's different. I'm like, but you're leading up to that so strong. It's like a freight train on the tracks, and all of a sudden you want to slam on the brakes. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I have nothing else to add. Yes, you are correct.
I love how she stopped the thought.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm saying.
She stopped that thought back here. She said, it's not coming no further forward.
No, I have nothing else to add.
I do think that they still have a good chance of working things out, and when they get to
Patreon,
what you call it, when they get to home. But I definitely think that money is going to be something that's going to take them a while to get on the same page about, or at least agree to disagree.
Yes.
You ain't gonna agree to disagree on that. That is such a badge of honor for him. That credit score. I have great credit too. So does Melissa, but I when he was talking about it,
it's a personality.
I don't really think about it like that.
Well, because he is so proud of it, I think it is an ego stroke for him. And that's what makes him be like, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna give me all of the money,
right?
Because I am clearly the better person at doing this, and I can set you up, and then I'll just essentially give you an allowance.
Oh, she was not with it.
Of whatever's left over.
Can you imagine though? Because mind you, this is day 4.
Yeah,
and you already talking about putting my whole check in there, and then you're gonna give me something to play with,
right?
I'm never gonna be able to go to Greece if I don't have access to the whole check.
Yeah, someone said his success is his personality trait, and I absolutely believe that it is a part of who he comes with as a person. Even when you think he had that billboard, I keep saying billboard, it wasn't that deep, but that whiteboard of all his bills and yada yada. Yeah. Like for him, I am organized. I am on top of it. I have an 815 credit score. I bought houses. I did all of these things so my wife could come in and I can take care of her. He is way too proud of that for her or his wife or his future whoever not to be able to appreciate it the way that he wants it to.
And that's a problem when even if the experts hadn't picked her for him, if he was just dating, a lot of time with people on the show who get into trouble is when they want their spouse to come in and fit a specific role in their life that they have predetermined they're going to fit. Mm-hmm. And when they don't, it'd be like, but I don't like that, or I don't want to do it like that. And then they'd be like, but in my dreams, it works like this.
The other thing is money is a trust thing. I've known you for 4 days. I don't care about your credit score.
Seriously.
Let's not go. We don't have, you're talking about giving you my whole check?
Give me your whole check so I can go to Greece twice a year.
That was definitely weird. And it's like, I find it weird to want to put his credit on blast like that. Like me and Angel, we have like friendly competition because our credit scores are usually very close together. So it's like, I'm beating you by a couple points. But for him to like it definitely is a billboard of honor for him. But to like put that out there as like, hey, it's like 8:15. So I do find it weird like you said, it's only been 4 days. We got to remember that it's been 4 days. You talking about, all right, give me your check. I'm gonna handle everything, and then you can take, whatever's left over. It's like, nah, I think I'll keep my account. Say it like that.
Real quick.
I can understand his logic. I can understand, like, I don't think what he's asking for is like out of the norm. He's not saying I'm going to do with it as I will. He's like, I'm going to make sure all of our necessities are dealt with, and then you can have everything else. I don't think he's trying to put her on a leash. I think he thinks he's taking a load off of her by being I'll make sure all the bills get paid, and then all the rest of the money you can do with it as you will. So if it's trips that you want to do, if it's all this other stuff, you can. However, I do understand her hesitancy if she
it's definitely an allowance.
I mean, well, we are supposed to allowance us, or we not paying our bills on time if we don't have.
No, I'm saying it's like he's giving her an allowance.
No, he's saying I'm gonna pay. Yes, but it's only because he's like, I'll handle making sure all the bills are being paid.
Right.
But
I mean, and to be honest, I was going to say, to the point that you're making, I think it's just too much too soon. Mm-hmm. But to be honest, when we first got married, that's how I did it. All of our money went into one account. I paid the bills. And then if you want to call it an allowance, we called it, what did we call it at the time? We didn't call it an allowance.
Kevin was a good boy.
No, because I got it too. It was like spending money.
It was a play money.
Play money. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we call it. We called it play money, where it was like, you can do whatever you want to do with this amount. You can buy shoes, you can buy clothes. I could buy shoes, I could buy clothes, I can get whatever things we wanted to do because we knew the household stuff was taken care of. And then as we would get raises, I would increase that money. But that's how you make sure things are being, taken care of in the household. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. It worked for us. It made sure the bills were on time.
$75 a week.
made sure the bills were paid on time. It made sure that you didn't feel like you were completely sacrificing for the household. If I had a debt payoff plan, I considered that. I think those are all great. These are things that we did. However,
executed.
Exactly. We weren't day 4 of marriage talking about, so what I'm going to need you to do is give me your whole livelihood.
Yeah. And it felt like those rules were only for her.
Right.
With our play money thing, we both got the play money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this thing, it was like, it comes off a little, you don't know what you're doing.
Yes.
You don't have the credit. You don't have the money. Yes. I do. Let me take it over and I'll work it for both of us. And then you just do your little stuff. And that's the thing. I don't think she's agreeing with the same thing that he is. Mm-hmm. This is his plan that he just wants her to go along with. And she never said that she signed up for that.
Yeah. Anything else? I think we done. What y'all think?
I ain't got nothing else to add to these folk. I can't wait to see when they get home and see things fall apart.
They're about to fall apart.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't want them to fall apart to where they don't get to stay together, but like I'd like to see like them in the real world and trying to apply what they think they want.
Yeah,
that's what it was like with us. We fell apart.
Things fall apart.
All right.
Hey, well, did you say that too, Marcus?
Huh?
He said we started. He said we started apart. Is what he said.
I thought we became best friends. Okay.
No. Thank you guys so much for joining us for today's episode of The Bald and the Beautiful. Until the next one. Bye.